Hello, Tom.
Hello.
You can hear me, huh?
I
Okay.
I can hear you, yes.
All right. How are you?
Okay, I can't see anything. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Well, I was just in the process of uh
Oh, okay, there you are. Now I see you.
yeah, there I am, but that's not where I wanted to be.
Oh, okay.
I I wanted to share this screen.
Okay. Huh.
Do you see anything now?
I see you, a little corner. I see a launch application
Okay,
thing.
all right. I just don't see the line around it. So I wondered what happened. Yeah, there. Now you can see
I,
our
I see the course outline thing.
right. Yes.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
That's where I'll start from. Yeah, you don't have video on, but there on my that this is where you're seeing me from when I turn my head like this. It's my
Uh,
little laptop.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I have two monitors,
All right.
and I use and the video I'm using. Let's see, that might yeah. I'm using the camera on my laptop. I don't have my other camera hooked up right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm using too, and I'm trying to. I don't know why I'm not seeing myself. I see you, not me.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have Cornelius. Can you hear us, Cornelius?
Yes, ma'am.
I can almost hear you. You sound like you're talking from another state. You're not here in Wyoming right next door.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Can you see the screen? I've got it on our class site. Can you see that?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
that's why. Never mind. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself.
Okay. Cornelius, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's what we wanted to have. And now with Tom, we have him in color. Tom's in color. And there, Cornelius, so are you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I am on here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You can uh
There I am. Okay.
you can stop video if you don't want to for us to see you.
Yeah. For some reason, that came up as with a line through it. So once I clicked it, I was okay.
Yeah, that meant it was shut off.
Right.
That's why
Okay.
you didn't see mine right away either, because I was in an online faculty meeting earlier, and
Uh-huh.
I had my video turned off
Okay.
at that time. It didn't, wasn't important. Yeah. So how are you, Cornelius?
I'm doing fine.
Good, good. Now, both of you, tell me again where you're from.
I'm from Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
And Tom, you're Pennsylvania or
Uh,
someplace in
Philadelphia. Right. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
That's it.
Yeah.
I
I
think I think I've seen Cornelius in another class here.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
You look
really?
familiar.
So I think it was two: sociology and psychology.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I
Oh.
do remember. Yeah.
What did you learn in psychiatry? Was
Oh,
that what,
psychology, and I don't know if I learned anything.
oh, psychology.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot to get out of that. I think
all
you have to
way
study
too
for
much.
longer.
Yeah, that would be a lot of facts, a lot of language that you had to learn to talk about it.
Mm,
Yes, I would. Yeah, but it could be interesting too. I actually never took a psychology class. All the education I did, there was never. It wasn't. I don't know. When I was in school, it hadn't become yet a popular undergraduate class for everybody to take. Now I think they're treating it differently, also kind of to help you understand yourself a little bit too. Yeah, but that could be dangerous also.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You could go around with just a little information saying, oh, I know what's wrong with you now, and get a load of that person. Yeah. We know what's wrong with that person. Yeah.
It's based off a lot of theory.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Right. Yeah. And then there is Sherry.
Hello.
Hello. We cannot see you, Sherry, but we can hear you.
Yes,
And that's the way it's going to be, huh?
that's the way it's going to be.
She wants to remain incognito.
Mysterious. We can call her Mysterious Sherry. Yeah.
I could have a bad hair day and you all would not know it.
Oh, yes. I have bad hair days a lot.
Now, are you cheating? Are you able to see us?
I can see you all and you all look wonderful.
Thank you.
So it's not, let's see, it's not a two-way street for her, yeah.
Well, it's really, don't blame it on the hard, blame it on the computer. It don't have that built-in camera.
Oh, okay.
I see. Well, maybe we'll let you get away with it. But I think, okay, now there's Tanya. Okay, Tanya, hello. We lost. Hi, we lost Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Yeah, wait a minute. Now, how did I do this before? If I do that, whoops, y'all went, okay. Nope. There. Wait a minute. I've done this before.
Tanya has to lower her camera a little bit. All we're seeing is her glasses. And
Yeah, if you can do that, Tanya. Little more. We want to see how clean your floor is. Come on.
And Sherry's worried about a bad hair day, huh?
But now, wait a minute. There's a way for me to do this so we can get Cornelius back. Cornelius, are you still with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there he is.
There.
But we lost Tom.
Yeah, I know. If I shut up, then somebody can jump on mine, but it's kind of hard unless one of you want to do it tonight. And
You can take me off since you can't see me and just hear me anyway. Can you do that?
No. Actually, now there he is. Who lost? Who did we lose now? Tom.
Yes.
We lost Tom.
How can you lose me?
I don't know.
Now you just lost.
Now you lost me. Okay, there. That's what I needed to do. Y'all don't need to see me. You can hear me. Yeah. Besides, I make funny faces, and I want to see all of you.
Well, you lost another one.
No, we've got Tanya, Sherry, Cornelius, and Tom.
Okay, I don't see Tanya.
I don't see a Tanya.
I'm right here.
There. She just wants us to see her wall of pictures. She doesn't want us to see her. Yes.
I'm going to try it to the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tanya. Okay.
Yeah. No, there she is.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And Cornelius left again.
Yeah.
We're playing musical pupils.
Isn't that it? Yeah. Right. Now, all right, I'm going to move you guys. All right, everybody hang on to their seat a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Don't forget to record this, Professor.
I think we are. Let's see. No, because it's on stop recording, so we're recording. There's the little thing. See, Tom, you got me all messed up. There's the little red thing, and it means it's recording. Okay, now you can see from my big screen. Do you see this thing here at the top, this arrow here? Any of you see it? Yes?
Not really.
Are you moving it?
No, I'm not doing anything with it. And then at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I see the one at the bottom.
Okay. Well, that's how you can change people. You can do the musical chairs.
Okay.
So I bumped me off. All right. And so I can see all of you. And there used to be, I don't know, there used to be another way we could get more people on. But Zoom did something, or I did something. I'm not sure. Yeah, but could be me. But it's harder. It's harder to see lots of people. I need to ask about that. But anyway, okay, we have Pennsylvania, we have Georgia. Sherry, where do you hail from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. And Tanya?
California.
California. We have a Westerner on here.
Well,
Way west. Yeah.
we stretch from coast to coast tonight.
We do. And you people in the middle, Sherry and Cornelius. Well, Tom, you're in the middle kind of too. Yes. Is your weather okay? Has it calmed down any in the Midwest there?
64 degrees here in Tennessee.
Okay, that's humid.
64 degrees, kind of cool. It's been showering a lot.
Oh, it's still just, but it's not big rain.
No.
Yeah.
84 here.
Yeah, we had
84.
Hey, where are you, Cornelius?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Tom?
50s. I'm in the 50s and rain.
Oh, and you are
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay.
And I'm enjoying, I think it's in the 50s or so here today in Wyoming, Laramie. And we're all in shirt sleeves and shorts. It's wonderful weather for us.
And you had snow last week.
There's still some on the ground. Come on. Yeah. We hang on to our snow as long as we can. Yeah. Save it for tourists going through. Yeah. They want to see snow when they hit the mountains. They want to see snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see snow again.
You live someplace where well, Pennsylvania gets snow.
Oh yeah, we do every now and then.
Yeah, but did you live someplace else where it was snowier?
Snowier? No.
No. Oh.
Well, Connecticut. I was stationed in Connecticut for 4 years, so.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to see snow ever again, I don't think Pennsylvania's a spot for you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, right. Okay, questions from anybody?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in.
Somebody has. Okay, it's quieter now. Yeah.
Everything's a question for me.
If anybody gets their background gets a little bit too noisy, just go up and don't hit your mute button, but click your mute button and that'll get the background noise gone.
It's about to rain here, so you might hear a little thunder.
Oh, I like thunder. Yeah.
Thunder and lightning.
And lightning? Well, you can keep the lightning.
You keep that rain down there in Georgia.
It's just leaving here.
We've had enough of it here.
Okay, it's leaving Tennessee, Cornelius, and it's heading your way. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not over there in that neighborhood because nice and warm. Up in the 80s, no rain. Well, it's rain. It rains off and on here, but right now it's up in the 80s and it feels good.
Just rub it in. Just rub it in.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this weather here.
Can you send some of that a little bit north here for us?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll go that way.
Or is that east?
I'd like to see all the rain and snow, though. I mean, I love the rainy weather.
How much snow you want? I can send you some.
Enough to just walk out and enjoy it. 'Cause here where I live, we don't see that at all.
Yeah.
I have to drive about 2-3 hours in order to go see the snow, and that's what
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
all we get is rain, storms, and it's in a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I love the weather.
Yeah. Now, where exactly in California? You around Los Angeles, did you say?
No, I'm right in the center. I'm like about an hour away from the capital,
Oh.
Sacramento.
Okay. So are you north of that area or south?
I'm south.
You're south of it. Okay.
Yeah, Los Angeles is about maybe 5 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a ways away from you.
Yeah, so it's down south more. So
Yeah, right.
right in the valley.
Right. Well, I hate to say this to you, Tanya, but I can go out back and I can see deer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I got to go a little ways, though, to see elk or buffalo. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I live in an area by the Laramie River that it's not like a green belt area. It's just naturally that way, but it's a migration route for elk, mostly elk. Don't see antelope, but there's some elk families that migrate through here year after year. Yeah.
You probably have more elk in Wyoming than people.
Well, before hunting season anyway. Yeah. Yeah. No, we do. We do. We have lots of wildlife and not lots of people. And that's one reason why lots of people don't like the state, because it's cold and for a lot of the year and windy, but it's really a very sparsely populated area. It's rural. And if you're not like that, then you don't last very long here.
I wouldn't make it a minute.
Oh, but I love it. I love it, Sherry. I just love it. Yeah.
Arthritis is telling me to go where it's real warm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hear you there. Mine tells me that too when it's cold, but I did go down and visit my daughter over Christmas in Arizona. That was nice.
Great.
Yeah, that was nice. But all right, I guess. Huh?
I wouldn't mind seeing snow. We don't have that around here.
No, I guess not. You all
I'm
have
going to
beautiful
send
weather.
all my snow to Tanya. I've got just a little bit left in the yard.
I'll take it.
And send Cornelia some.
I wish I could just walk out my door and see it, and I can't even do that.
Oh, you might get tired of it after a while. Yeah.
Yep.
It's let's see, we're in May, and so next weekend it's going to be graduation time at the university. And I retired from the university a couple years ago. But it has this time of the year for graduation, it has snowed on different occasions, different times for graduation in Laramie. It has snowed before graduation and the roads have closed, and so families couldn't get in to see their kids graduate. And then since I've lived here since May of '99. I have seen snow as late as the second week of June.
Wow.
Yeah. But I've been told by others it snowed in July. in the
Wow.
so. And then if we start getting an early winter, it snowed in August.
Don't think I want to come there. What you say, Cornelius? You're shaking your head.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know about that.
yeah. So
I like
that's
to the
why, yeah, that's why we don't have a lot of people in Wyoming. Yeah. Mhm.
Aruba sounds like a real nice place to me.
Say you'll keep it.
Oh,
Oh, is that the fantasy, Aruba?
Aruba, Jamaica,
Oh, okay.
I think those are words to
whatever,
a song.
whatever the ones were the Beach Boys there. I don't know. Where's my video again?
Well, okay, let's get on getting on here, huh? And any questions about anything, your papers back, comments I made, anything about last week, first of all, that you have questions about?
I watched the
Zoom?
Zoom from last week, the one that you solo recorded, and for some reason, about midway through or whatever, the audio went.
Really?
I don't know if that was just me or if
Well,
I
that's
touched.
what I'm asking. What about others of you? Did you have problems, or did you watch, or?
I watched it, but had no problems.
I watched it with no problem. I didn't care for some of the video, the one video guy with the explanations that didn't make much sense, but I'm not good with English and punctuations and all that stuff, so none of it makes sense.
Oh, we're talking about the videos that were in last week's lesson.
Yes.
Not the Zoom recording.
No. The Zoom recording was fine, but
Okay. Okay. Well, I can't help the things that they put up here.
sometimes they're kind of confusing. I don't know which way to go. So
Well, if you come across, because there are, let's just, while we're going here, there are some this week, and this Amy Tan, Finding Meaning Through Writing. I don't know if any of you know who Amy Tan is, but she is a well-known writer. And in situations like this, where she's being interviewed by somebody in a literary kind of setting, you may have a few moments of, I think I fell asleep.
yeah.
Grin and bear it. Go on. Just
Suffer it to be so.
Yeah, just move along. And then there are your readings. That's the readings. All right, the websites. Okay, these are some wild websites. This one here, West Coast Writers. There. How many of these people do you know, Tanya? Come on. Yeah. Just tell me, just spell them right out, how many people you know. This is all really writing kind of stuff. Now, in another life, this would be stuff I'd be interested in. All right. Because I do write and I do stuff like this, but this guy looks a little gruesome to me.
Wow.
His work. But anyway, here is an interview with a guy we're going to read something of his work this week. And it's just about, how do you write? What gets you interested in writing, or this or that? Click on any of these others. This person did an essay about Margaret Sanger. I don't know if if you remember from history who Margaret Sanger was, but she started in the early 1900s, birth control. She was pioneering for women to have be able to practice birth control before there really was any ways of practicing birth control except just say no. But she was doing that because so many women die. You know, they have 20,000 children back then. They die. And that's why she was fighting about that. And okay, deserts, you know, so there you go with that. And if you get bored, you might go here. Alpha, beta, philia. P is for pagoda. There. Aren't you interested in that?
Now, I think I went to that where the alphabet spelled out different things.
Yeah.
I thought I made a wrong turn.
Okay. And then his website, that the guy that was being interviewed, here's, okay, you saw it. Okay, this has got to be a guidepost. Okay, because I don't know too many women who would make a blog like this with a black background and red or orange words. Actually, that's what we have in dialogue, isn't it? Yeah. But, and you have white lettering. But I have noticed men go for this background. It does make things stand out.
Yes.
But
Well,
me, it's not pretty. But, who wants my opinion? Yeah.
Well, for a colorblind person like myself, it's perfect.
Oh, really? Is that right?
And since, what, 90 or 75% of the men are colorblind?
Is that
Maybe that's-
75%?
I think that's what they said back in the psychology class.
Oh, my
Or
God.
somewhere in that. And I know it's a huge number.
Wow, I didn't know it was that high. Yeah. Somewhere along the line that those genes got a little mixed up then. And somebody was chasing, let's see, what? Somebody was chasing a gorilla and thought he was chasing a saber-toothed tiger or something, but he was colorblind and couldn't, I don't know. Yeah, that's way back. Okay, way back. But I didn't know. But is it just a male thing, colorblindness?
No, it happens in females too, but the majority of the males, that's where it happens.
It's more predominant in.
Predominant. That's what I wanted the word.
Yeah. Huh, I'll be darned. I didn't know it was that high. But anyway, this is what I think you're going to read from this week. The Red Hourglass, something about, nature and observing and, yeah, I can read about nature, but give me some flowers. Don't give me a tarantula or whatever that is. Yeah. But
You got the Book of Deadly Animals there. That sounds interesting.
yes, that hyena has really got a great smile on its face.
I got bit by the brown recluse, so I don't want to read about the spider.
Oh, my son has a real phobia about spiders, and he's never been. Yeah, but all right. Okay, then, but that's your guy for this week. And then there are no presentations or additional resources in class 5. Yeah. So, okay, your readings. About an essay, how to read an essay. Well, Francis Paul Reader, I like this book. I think this is a good book. I don't know what you all think about it.
I would like to receive it. I ordered it and I haven't received it yet. So
Bless your heart. I went through that through the last class. It was
Mhm.
I was in my third week before it came in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
sorry.
my first class I did was Principles of Management or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and they never did send me a book. I
Wow.
had I had students that were taking pictures of the pages and faxing or emailing me
Mm-mm.
them and everything else.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
So
well,
I
listen,
managed to get through it even without the book. But
Yeah,
please.
it's rough.
hmm
Tom, if you don't have the book yet,
yeah, I've ordered it.
That owl website that you told us about last time.
uh-huh, yeah,
Purdue, the Purdue,
I'll let
Purdue owl.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's pretty handy.
Yeah, you
yes,
can go to Amazon too.
Amazon.
Amazon. Is
Yeah.
Or
that where I can
eBay.
get the book? All right.
yeah. And I was going to say, go to Purdue, go to Owl at Purdue, and read. Just type in essay.
Uh-huh.
Write an essay, and it'll give you some things.
Mm-hmm.
Just also go ahead and do it in Google, and do how to read an essay, then the next title, how to write an essay, and then how to revise an essay. And you'll get more than enough.
Yeah, good examples. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And anything that you read is going to be, just fine for you in that way. Okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry about that. And
Oh, it's not your fault.
well, I know, but it's not your fault either. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I will send that note along, or maybe you already have. Have you talked to anybody about it?
I called them yesterday morning, and they said that they had sent it, that somebody received it. I don't know. Somebody took it off my doorstep. That does happen in the city, unfortunately. So
And what would somebody else want with that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Something else.
It's something in a package. It's wrapped, and it's from FedEx or UPS, and then they say, okay, it must be something valuable. They don't open it. They just take the package off the step, and I guess open it whenever they get home, and then probably looking at it saying, what in the heck is this thing? And why do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, then that could happen to you with anything, couldn't it? Any kind
Yeah.
of package. Ooh. Oh, geez. Do you have the other book? This book?
I haven't received any of them right now. I
Oh,
ordered
bless your heart.
times, so
Both books come in the same package when they send it.
Both of them came, for me.
all right. So no, I haven't. Yeah.
I got mine.
I'm gonna call. I'll call them again tomorrow, and if I have to, I'll reorder it just to at least get it. Hopefully before the end of the week or
Mm-mm.
at the beginning of next week, maybe.
Yeah, I guess if you went to Amazon, but these are older editions too, I think. I don't know for sure, but yeah, if you get the right edition of each of them.
All right.
But did they say that they would send them to you again because it showed that they were delivered? Or
Yeah, it showed that they were delivered, so I guess they're kind of not. I guess strapped to a point where they just can't. So I'd have to reorder them.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
And repay for them, that's not good.
I know, but
yeah.
Because
it
that
said
was a
nothing.
big bite, both of those books.
But
Unfortunately,
maybe
not.
you tell UPS man not leave packages on your doorstep no more.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You got to have some
But it
method.
happened to me in my first class in that management class, and I never did receive that book. And
And so there's somebody around, Tom, who knows that you receive books or ever.
And they're expensive medical books.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So make sure that you have to sign for it before
Or
and not leave it.
I don't know how much a P.O. box costs these days, or somebody, do you have a friend in another part of town?
My youngest son lives a couple blocks away. I'm just going to have everything sent to his house.
Yeah.
Because he has a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
And there's always somebody there at his house. In fact, most of the time I'm there watching.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, then, also for this, the rhetorical triangle.
Yes.
Yeah. What you could, you could type in rhetorical situation, and you're going to get this about, audience analysis. Type in the rhetorical triangle or audience analysis, and writing processes and strategies. These are all keywords that if you just type them in, you're going to get the same information, a different way of saying it, but you're going to get the same information, Tom.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a rotten shame. That's a rotten shame. And then I don't know, do you have any used bookstores around that, that sell used textbooks or things like that?
That's what I was going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and copy down the ISBN and things like that. And, author name, title, book, and see if I can find it in a bookstore somewhere around here too.
Yeah. Used. If you get close to a college community, which you've got plenty of them.
Oh, plenty of them up in here. Drexel, Villanova, Temple.
Yeah. You're going to be able to, you might be able to find them used. Or if it's a different edition, the heck with it. At least you've got them. So, all right. What about, how was last week's discussion for you guys? I can't remember everything right off the top of my head, but did you have any problems or thoughts or a different way of doing discussion or what? Any thoughts?
Everything was okay with me.
What about everybody else?
It was okay.
It was pretty clear.
Yeah.
Only thing my problem is writing essays. I'm not good at writing essays.
Hey, you're going to do it though, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Just nod your head yes.
Yes. Tell the teacher what she wants to hear. That's right. No, I don't recall, Cornelius, that there was any great issue. I can see yours. You used like a Calibri or Arial font and didn't indent paragraphs, but you weren't the only one who didn't do that. But I don't recall anything there. I want to get us to that place here in a bit.
After you mentioned didn't indent paragraphs, I'm thinking, Lord, did I indent my paragraphs? Oh Lord, did I? Okay.
Look at what we see right now here on here.
That's why she's not showing us her face. She didn't indent the paragraphs.
I got to go back and look at this
To
paper.
be honest with you, I don't really know how
Now
to.
she's blushing, and she didn't want to see us.
That's what it
want
is.
us to see her blush. Yeah.
Plus, I wrote about my mom, so it had to be right.
Oh, you did. That was yours. The
Yes,
mother, a
yes,
small woman.
yes.
Oh, that one. Folks, I gotta tell you, Sherry wrote the most wonderful essay about her mother.
Did I indent the paragraphs?
I don't know if you did or not, but it was so good that even if you didn't, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yes, it was just very wonderful
To God
about
be the
her mother.
glory. Thank you.
About her mother. It was very heartwarming. I mean, most of you wrote about family, and they were very good. But Sherry's, I don't know, it just kind of snuck into my heart there and stayed there for a while. It was just wonderful.
Well, that was the testimony of a 14-year-old.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're only 14?
I was 14 when she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, but she stuck with me. The influence.
Mhm.
Apparently so.
It has stuck with me.
Mm-hmm. So that even to this day, that she can write that essay. Well, this one, okay, if discussions weren't a problem,
Excuse me.
yeah, here, what steps do you follow to become an active reader? Tom, you haven't been able to maybe read anything now about what is an active reader. So have you done, I haven't looked yet. I don't know if you've done any discussion yet.
No, I was hopefully getting to the book there because I just
Sure.
wanted to read it, but
Sure. Well, go
I'll,
ahead.
I'll do what you suggest and go into the internet and see, get those terms. At least, if nothing else, I can.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right.
Mhm.
Because if you just type in what is an active reader, make it a question like that, you'll come up with a bunch of stuff. And then you go ahead and read it. And then when you read this travel essay, Facing Famine, from the Prentice Hall Reader, maybe, as a matter of fact, let's just see here. Let's just try it out. Okay, what, all right, Rita, what was it? Yes, it's Facing Famine by Tom Haynes. Okay, let's see. Okay, Facing Famine. Facing Famine.
That's the summary.
Yeah, there's a summary. Now there was another one, Travel Writers. There he is. There he is. Response paper on it. But and theirs, but now there was another one I wanted to, oh shoot. Facing Famine essay. I don't know if this is going to be, yeah, it's the same things. So it's going to be essays about famine in different countries. We want the one by Tom Haynes.
Travel writer. That's travel writer.
Yeah, no, and that's him, but I don't think it's going to, it's going to be, it's going to be the essay. How did you get, this is going to be about, it's an interview with him. I don't think we're going essays. Let's see. This isn't from him, but you could read that summary, but I don't think we're going to his essay. But you know what you can do? You can also go to the library and you can find it in an anthology or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it that way. So even though you have, whoa, where'd we go? Okay, here. Even though you
Tries-
have,
She's trying to get rid of us.
yeah, even though you have some obstacles, there are ways around a lot of this for you. It's just, you know, you got to hunt around to do it,
Yeah.
to get it that way. But all right, we're there. All right, let's go back again. And I'm just rattling on here. If you've got questions, stop me. Here's the apply. All right, and now we have to get, okay, Gordon Grice's Caught in the Widow's Web by Prentice Hall.
Mhm.
All right, here's another one for you, Tom, that you'll have to,
Google research. Yeah.
yeah. Pages 55 to 59. In 300 to 500 words, respond to the following. All right, now, tend to ignore. I'm not going to read all of this, but blah, blah, blah. Study the lands, then describe this to your reader in such a way, make encyclopedic, but take a visual picture for your reader, make the reader actually feel as though it's right with you. All right, so you're supposed to read there. You've got, all right. Caught in the Widow's Web is an essay or a short story or whatever you want to say
Mhm.
about what it looks like getting caught in the Black Widow's web.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
And the way he's writing, he's taking minute bits of information. You know, he's telling you like line by line as though you could listen to him and paint a picture. Okay, you can imagine it all. Are you with me? You knowing what I'm saying? Anybody?
Yeah, I used to
Anybody
read.
alive out there? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I used to read books by a writer called Terry Brooks, a fantasy writer,
Okay.
and I always thought that those books were really super because it made you feel that you were right there.
Yes.
Okay. Cornelius is shaking his head too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
'cause I have a lot of his books.
Oh,
Terry
really?
Brooks,
Yes.
Shadara series and all. Yeah.
Yep, I got that. I got a lot of them. No, I have another writer, but that I like too. I can't think his name though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Science fantasy or science fiction, I've never been that big on it. As I'm getting older, science fiction more now I can appreciate than when I was younger, except for Star Trek and Ray Bradbury.
Oh, don't knock Star Trek now.
No, I'm not.
And I love Ray Bradbury.
You're gonna have a revolt here.
I know. No, I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I'm old enough to have watched it real the first time around.
I'm right there with you, practically.
Okay, I watched it, yeah, when those first came on. Wow, they were just so, I don't want to say out of this world because that sounds silly, doesn't it? But so unusual for the times.
If you look at them, a lot of the things that they had, the technology and the gadgets, we have them now.
Oh, I
They're-
know.
You know, their communicators is nothing more than our flip phone. You know,
Yeah.
even that now that's out of date. But
Yeah. No, the only thing they can't do yet is beam me up, Scotty. You know.
when they can do that, I will be the first in line for one of those gadgets.
No, I want somebody else's molecules to come and go first.
Well,
I
yeah,
ain't going.
Put together the right way before I try that one.
If his name ain't Jesus, don't beam me up.
I don't want an arm, where a leg ought to be. What about you, Sherry?
If your name ain't Jesus, don't beam me up. That way I know I'm going to have a whole new everything when I get with him.
Yeah, oh, isn't that the truth? I can get rid of this back. Yes.
my hips.
Oh, yes. My hair color, maybe I'll go back to my natural color. Yeah. But okay, well, this is natural. What am I saying? Yeah, and not too different from the color I had when I was born, looking at baby pictures.
Wow.
Yeah, it was real light blonde, platinum blonde. Yeah, didn't last very long, but yeah. All right, so anyway, we're back here, huh? Aren't we? All right, Tom, what
Yes, ma'am.
is then is you're writing about this here as how it's telling you to look at the minutia, all right, or something of that sort. And so you can do this even if you don't find out about the widow's web. You could apply the knowledge you have from your other reading to use in this, and you can do this just fine.
Okay.
Okay. And,
I have a question.
Yes, Tanya.
I need to leave real quick, but I will be back on in a few minutes.
Okay. We will hold the fort.
Okay, hopefully you guys are still here.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye. And come back. Yes.
I will.
Okay. All righty. So that would be okay. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And that's what we'll do. And by the way, I just thought of this, and so you won't forget or to tell Tanya when she comes back. And all of those rest of you out there in Zoom land,
Okay.
that if ever, who did that? Oh, that's Tanya. She left, and I'm looking at myself. Oh, good Lord.
Lord, help us.
He's got to beam me up some one of these days here.
Miss Reed, what are we gonna do with you? And let everybody pray.
Have you been snowed in for the last week, man?
I want to know what you got in that cup.
It's
There you
water. It's water. It's water.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, it's water.
Okay.
All right. You sound like my family there, Sherry. Good.
Oh, they get me like that a lot, so I thought I'd pass it along.
Yes. All right, now, what was I saying? If
this,
you ever run out for any reason, run out of time or whatever, and you don't get an apply in for the week, all right, I have no problems about doing your apply later on. That goes for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
When
Thank
those things happen. Discussion, that has to be in the week we're in, because that's supposed to be kind of live. Like, we're supposed to be having intelligent discussion now. We'll pretend about that, but it has to happen at the time. But apply, those are assignments that you can do. And if something happens and I don't know, you get hung up, whatever, just let me know, and you can do those later. But don't let them all pile up. That would be unfortunate.
I have an angry great granddaughter. Today was her birthday, and she wanted everybody to come to dinner. And I said, I can't, got class.
And you're here with me, and
Uh-huh.
oh, now see, aren't we all blessed for having shared with us instead of with her?
11 years old today.
Oh, she's going to start going through that teenage stuff here pretty soon.
Well, I went through it with her mother. This is the great granddaughter.
I know, but I'm saying, yeah, they're all the same way. Yes.
Mm.
Well, all right. I'm assuming nobody had any real questions.
No.
No.
Hard. She's thinking real hard. Okay. I'm copying some stuff here because if I'm misspelling, that's not what I intend to do. And that goes on, and on. Okay. All right. Let's pretend that second sentence I wrote here. All right, here. It is helpful to keep the rhetorical triangle in mind when we write, comma. We may find that we need blah, 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 blah. All right, we're going to think that this is a whole sentence going on here. And there is a comma there. All right. Now, does everybody see that green little squiggly
Yes.
underneath?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them in my paper when I wrote it.
Did you correct that?
I assumed they were green. I don't know. I had red-green colorblind, so.
Oh, that's right. Yes, and it's green and red. You see them, green and red. That's right. Well, whatever. If you see any squigglies under your
Yeah,
your words, it doesn't matter the color. It means you gotta go look at them.
right.
But before we go look at this, does anybody know why? Why?
The comma shouldn't be there.
Why not? As an 11-year-old would say, why? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, go ask your mother is what I would tell her.
Yes, mine said, why
I
not?
see.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's to
Why
me.
not
It's
put
two
a
separate.
period there?
To me, it's two separate thoughts. It should either be a colon or
Period.
semicolon or a period or something. It should be a separate sentence.
All right, I'm going to finish.
It's kind of, almost looks like a run-on.
There, I'm going to finish that to help you out. So you've got a complete thought there.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just made that part up, obviously. Yeah. Cornelius, you want to chime in here? Yeah, at least get close up to your screen there, huh? So you can read what I wrote. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You know, my eyes aren't quite the way they used to be, so
Oh,
I
do you
gotta.
want me to put it in a bigger font? I'm sorry.
Could you please?
It's on a how's there? How's
There
that?
you go. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got it I've got a bigger screen, so yeah. I'm having a drink of water, Sherry.
I see
You know,
that. I
you know-
saw Cornelius is drinking something clear in a bottle back there too.
yeah,
Oh.
Are you a bartender, sure?
No, but
I am. I know.
What flavor is your water, Corn?
you're making me thirsty. That's why I'm looking at all the water.
Okay, this is one of the bigger errors that people can make in writing, and I did this. This was the case with a few people, and I made some notes, and then I said, "You figure it out." Or whatever, because I didn't want to go through and hand pick everything. But this is one of the biggest ones. And Tom is on the right track. He's got a feeling about it. And his feeling is leading to something good. So do you want to expound on that, Tom?
I said to me, it seems like two separate thoughts. They should be separate sentences, I would think. It is helpful to keep the rhetorical triangle in mind when we write. And then there's another thought that we may find we need a cup of coffee or something like that. But it's to me, it's just two separate thoughts, and doesn't really. At least that I know you made that one part up there, but
yeah.
It doesn't seem like it has, I don't know what a cup of coffee would have to do with the rhetorical triangle or anything like
Yeah, right. Well, it's the where you rest your coffee on. It's the what do they call those? The little mats or something. I'm being funny.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm not being funny, yeah. But yes. And does anybody know what it is called when you do separate two complete sentences, as Tom is correctly identifying? These are two complete thoughts. They are two separate thoughts, and they are connected by a comma. And when,
run-on sentence?
huh?
Is it a run-on sentence?
No, it would be if I did this.
Comma splice.
There she goes. We're all old enough, maybe. She gets the Cupid doll. Yes.
She cheated. She probably looked at a book.
You know I did.
The one I didn't.
You know I did.
One I don't have. Not fair.
You're hating.
No.
Yes. Now, children.
Hopefully this won't break out into a Donald Trump rally.
Cornelius, do you see this? Do you see what I did here?
Yes, ma'am.
I took out any punctuation.
That would be a run-on.
And this is what makes a run-on. Now, here is something, and we may find that we need to, I think I just wrote that.
Go back to the May.
The way we write about this class. They are silly, all of them. Period.
Now go back to the we many. We may.
We may.
Go back to past coffee.
I pass.
Between the we and the find, the many should be a man.
Go past your coffee. See, stay out of that cup. Go past your coffee.
I haven't had any
See,
coffee in my cup.
and that's why Sherry doesn't want us to see us. She's probably
You all don't know
she's
that
probably got a
I'm
bottle
a
of Jack
Christian
Daniels
comedian.
down there.
I'm a Christian comedian when I'm
Yes.
it's
And
coming
I
out.
see a bolt of lightning hanging over your house. Yes. Well, to get back to Cornelius, who's been sitting there patiently, this is like multiple sentences, okay? And here is a period. And there is an and here someplace. Here's an and that might be good because an and can connect two sentences, okay? But we have just too many sentences to change. That we may find that we need to change the way we write about this class. There's a sentence. They are silly. There's a sentence. Could be, but all of them isn't a full sentence. So we have to punctuate that differently. But let's get back up here where the way we write, where I had it like this. And Missy said that it was a comma splice. She is correct. This is one of the most common errors that students learning to write better, whatever you want to say, make in English classes with their writing is, and I'm going to type it down here for everybody to see what it is called, a comma splice, okay? It splices. Those of you who've been in electronics or whatever, you know what splicing means, right? And it splices the two sentences. It is helpful to keep the rhetorical triangle in mind when we write, comma. We may find that we need a cup of coffee. That was where I ended that part. And so we had two independent sentences, complete thoughts, each of them, subject and verbs, and we connected them with a weak little old comma. We can't do it. Now, if a person wants to keep those sentences together, thinking that I just like them together, I don't want to break them up, I can't do that kind of punctuation. Anybody know what you can do?
Could add a word like because or something like that.
You can add one of those kinds of words if it's making sense, but just punctuation by itself, if a period is going to separate them. And maybe this person put the comma in because she wants to keep the sentences together. She doesn't want to separate them. You can use a semicolon. And you are correct with your punctuation. And then we could come down here and we could put a period at the end of that if we wanted. Or we could have done up here another way. And we can do that if the two sentences still you want to join them. You can fix it that way. Or you can put your period and then make it a capital.
Yes.
Okay. Comma splice is very, very common. And then with all of this, without any punctuation, there's a couple words it's called. Fused sentence, or it can be called a
A
run-on
run-on
sentence.
sentence.
It means they're just going on. Run-on can mean they're just going on and on and on and on without stopping at all until, like a person, if he's telling a story, a little kid, finally they take a breath, put it, that can be that. Fused sentence can be just you've got a couple sentences together, not with a comma to make it a comma splice, but not with any other kind of punctuation either. All right. Now here, and we may find that we need to change the way we write. All right. To do this, if we want to keep these two sentences together with just the and, this really still isn't correct by itself because we have a complete sentence here. All right. And we may find that we need to change the way we write about this class. The and a lot of people will write and they will just keep adding and to whatever they're typing. And just like when you're a kid will be telling a story, and then we went, and then we saw Sally, and then we decided to go on the, Ferris wheel, and then how we do that? Yeah. That's kind of like how some people would write, right? And so, but to make this, to give a pause, to make this punctuation correct, if we want to keep those two together, we take that capital away.
Take it in out of there, out of many, and make it may.
Well.
Please.
Make it what?
Make it many, make it may. Take the in. You got we many. And we many.
Oh, and we many find. Okay, all right. Well, don't you know Minnie Fine? Yeah, she lives down the street here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little redhead girl, right?
Okay. Minnie Fine. Sure.
Yeah. I have to look for her a lot. She gets yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even see that, Sherry.
I've been telling you for a minute. You need to take another sip.
Yeah. So I know what kind of student you were in school. Hey, teacher, you misspelled that word. Yeah.
I stayed in the corner a lot.
I can see why. I can see why. Yeah. All right. So we may find that we need a cup of coffee, and we may find that we need to change the way we write about this class. All right, go to here, all right, to the end there. Now, if I put a period here, there, this second sentence, it does run on, but it's punctuated correctly. And that would be okay. All right. Or we could have done that if we wanted to again. Or we can period, space, and we just changed it into two sentences. All right, so now we got three sentences and we're coming to the end. They are silly, all of them. Now, obviously, we need to put a capital, right? They are silly, all of them. Is that punctuated correctly? Is that fine how it is?
No.
All right.
I would suggest a comma. After silly. Yeah.
Cornelius?
I don't know. I'm not good at punctuating. I'm learning as we go.
Well, then learn right now. What would you do to this?
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Throw them out of the class, all of them. They are silly, all of them. Yeah, they are silly, all of them. It's you got to kind of feel this sometimes too, Cornelius. They are silly, all of them. There's kind of two different thoughts, but the all of them is defining in a way who they are, right? It does go with it, but it's just an extension. It's not a complete thought by itself. So a comma there works just fine. Yeah.
It's, you know, because the way you say it, they are silly, all of them. The comma makes you pause.
Take your pause,
That's
breathe.
Take a little breath
breathe.
there.
Yeah.
They are silly.
All of them.
Yes.
Mhm.
I could have said each and every one of them, but I didn't. Yeah. But yes. But that's good. That's good. And we have hit here the three biggest sentence errors that people make in writing. The three biggest errors. And you may not have this handbook, grammar handbook, Tom, but you can go to OWL at Purdue and you can type in comma splice, fuse sentence, run-on sentence, and you'll get more than enough explanation for each of these. And Cornelius, if you want to write your little heart out, you can go to OWL at Purdue and type in these words and then exercises, and they will give you exercises to do about each of these if you want to do that. Okay? I'm not saying you want to do it, and I'm not telling you you have
It's
to do it.
good. I've been on it, Cornelius. It's good. It's good exercise.
Yeah, but that works too for these. And I thought, since this is an English class, and if there aren't that many for the next few weeks, if there aren't that many questions about writing in the essays or about what we're reading tonight, I mean, really, I think we needed to take the time to help Tom find some alternatives since his books are in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Possible.
So we took that time, but we can also, I can bring up Word here and we can do some examples and things like that to help you all with the questions that you might have. And for me, covering these three biggies are something I wanted to do right off the top. And I would have done it last week had we had a class. You know what I did? Here. I wanted to just make sure. You can't read these. Can you see what they say? You read backwards. Zoom. I had one on this monitor and one on this monitor. So when I got home tonight, I didn't forget. I have never, last week was just, I don't know what happened to me. But I was not going to let it happen again. So that is my thought for us. Now, if you all have, this is your time, your class, if you all have some ideas, some questions that you want to bring. You can email me during the week, or you can bring them when we have class, or this time together. It's up to you. But this English 2 is, it's the grammar part is, okay, read the next 1,000 words in these pages so that you know this and this and this and this and this and this. And I think it's a lot to take in. So I want to take some time to do that. It's up to you all too. Or writing techniques, things of that sort. Whatever you would like to be doing. How can this help you? This isn't about me. This is how can this help you? All right, I'm done talking now. I'm just listening.
I'm really just hoping I get the layout of these essays, because I really got confused. But you're telling us the structure of them that you want them in, so that kind of helped me some. But be careful when you go on there, because it will tell you several ways. The cover page. On that cover page. I'm wondering if I'm really, I thought about that after I did that. Did I have too much on my cover page? Do I just put my
Sounds like you struck a nerve there.
on the apply? I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I want to help everybody, because the question that one person has, there's bound to be other people having the question. So here, this is, I think Tanya is back, but I don't see her. Hello, hello. All right. Here's the first. Everybody did it fine. Okay. I'm not looking at that. Okay. But for APA, here's what you do. Here's what you do. I was looking, when I was looking at your papers, it's here.
Okay.
I was looking at how you're writing in your paper. And if I saw something that I thought was way outside the norm, I would say something. But you followed, as I recall, upper left-hand corner, your name, course, date, ... Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. I didn't see anybody do anything outlandish on any of those with that. You were fine.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, folks, I'm not that interested. I shouldn't say it, because you're supposed to know this for other classes too. You're supposed to know your APA formatting, and you've all done it. All of you out there, Zoom land, listening, what I'm interested in is your actual writing.
Okay.
How you're doing your essays, how you're making your paragraphs. But I am not going to throw the book at you in the first week or the second. I'm just picking off things as you're going, so you don't have everything all at once.
Okay. Great.
Okay?
Thank you.
So, yeah, and just showing you the comma splice, fuse sentence, run-on sentence. If everybody goes back to the handbook and looks those up, or you Google them, those words, or you go to OWL at Purdue or Grammar Girl, you'll get those. And watch those for the apply assignment you're doing for week 2. And we'll move from there. And whether you see red squiggles, green squiggles, blue squiggles, or brown squiggles underneath,
Correct them.
yeah,
I'm being picked on again.
correct them. That's right. Correct them. Yeah.
Okay.
And change as much as you can before you turn it in. And if you've got some questions, put that in the little box when you attach your file. Put that in the little box. I'm not sure about many fines, I haven't seen her in a while. Whatever you want to say to me, you can say it in there, and I'll make a note when I'm reading your paper.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay?
That's
Okay.
finer than frog's hair.
All right. Yes. Well,
Is that a Tennessee thing, or is that a
well,
That's really a Kentucky thing. I'm
Kentucky
really a
thing? Okay.
Kentucky girl.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
My husband passed. My daughter brought me 30 miles down the road, and I'm in Tennessee now.
Oh, okay.
yes. Well, I'm from central Illinois, but we still had a lot of those things. We had a lot of people in earlier times that were in Kentucky move up into Illinois and central Illinois. I don't know why, but so we've got a lot of that influence built in the culture of central Illinois. Yeah.
Well, even Lincoln moved from Kentucky to Illinois.
That's right. And I am from Lincoln, Illinois, but that's another day. I really am. I am from Lincoln, Illinois, but I'll say that. Tune in, all you people out there. Next week I'll tell you about Lincoln, Illinois.
All right.
Yes. Okay, is everybody fine and dandy?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine
Yes,
and
ma'am.
dandy.
Fine
Thank
and
you,
dandy.
ma'am.
All right. Well, then you guys got to go before I go. Okay? I'm the captain of this ship, and I stay on till the last.
All right. God bless. Good
Okay, so
night.
You
we
bet.
will-
It's
we
just
will be the rats, and we'll be the rats. We'll abandon ship.
yeah. Well, it's been absolutely wonderful getting to know y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Same
It
here.
has.
Y'all have it, and happy Mother's Day. I guess if we don't see each other
Happy
between now and
Mother's
Sunday.
No, this Sunday isn't Mother's Day, is it?
Day. It is.
This
Yes,
Sunday
Yes.
is Mother's
Yes, it
Day.
is.
You know,
Blessings
what?
to
My
all
mother's
the
still
mothers.
alive, and I thought it was next week.
Stay out of the
You
glass.
got it.
All right. Oh, have another drink, Rita. Really? It's this Sunday?
This Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right, because it's the second Sunday of May, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We had a Sunday last Sunday that was in May.
Yeah. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Oh dear. All right, have to call my sister on that one. All right.
All
Who
right.
lives back there solves my problems for me.
Oh.
Okay, just add my name to whatever you got her. Okay, yeah.
That's how I do my Christmas gifts and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'll see you later on.
Good night.
Okay. Have a good
Okay.
night,
Mother's
everybody.
Day.
Happy
Good night.
Mother's Day, Tanya. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank
I know.
you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll see ya. So long.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Nobody's leaving. Good night, John
No,
Boy.
nobody.
Good night, John.
I just sit here and wait for you all to just get. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the heck to get out of this
I
thing.
know. I know. Up at the top. Or you could just click out where it says more. Go into where it says more and do the end.
I don't have a more. I have a half of more, I guess.
Got a half or more? I don't have any more.
Hey, I got a whole more.
Are we stuck here now for the rest of the week?
We're
or-
stuck.
That's my nightmare. Yes. No.
Options. There we go. Options.
Yeah,
Option.
right.
Options.
Is it saying options for you? Okay.
It says full screen, original size.
Exit full screen.
No, don't you?
That
Click
exit
on
full screen.
more. Don't you have a more at the top of your screen?
I don't have a more.
Actually, I think I've seen one up there, but I don't know where it went
Or
to.
if you click on the
Oh,
more,
okay. At the bottom, I see leaving meeting.
there, that'll take you out.
There you go.
Good night.
Good
night.
night. Good night. Good night. All right. Crazy people.